This is when the French government carried out a raid related to the foiled bomb attack back on June the 30th in Villepinte, just outside of Paris. And this was a foiled bomb plot, French authorities say, was targeting a huge congress of Iranian opponents, the Mujahideen of the people, who are opposed to Shiite clerical rule in Iran, and a group loathed by the Iranian authorities, by the way. The French and pan-European police in Germany, in Belgium, as you say, uncovered this plot, arrested 2 suspects who were carrying 500 grams of explosives. And they've since carried out a lengthy and meticulous investigation, French diplomatic sources say. And now French intelligence, again, according to these diplomatic sources, are adamant. They're absolutely convinced, they say, that this foiled plot was masterminded by Iran's intelligence agencies. Iran has denied this, but the French authorities say they're so clear that they have frozen assets belonging not only to a branch of Iranian intelligence, but to Iranian individuals who are allegedly Iranian security operatives. And they've been carrying out these raids there we saw in Grande-Sainte in the north of France near Dunkirk. Now, the links between the various pieces of this puzzle are still a little unclear. I've been speaking to French diplomats, and they say there are links globally rather than links between the bomb plot and the north of France there, but they are sending the same message to Iran, basically, that France will not tolerate any terrorist activity on its soil. The French government saying they wanted to come back hard on this.
And to think that a week ago, France's president was sitting down with his Iranian counterpart at the United Nations.
Absolutely. So this is pulling up all kinds of questions about the state of French-Iran relations, because France has been a strong voice on the international scene trying to salvage the 2015 nuclear deal, taking it to the Americans, asking them to really stay in and getting voices together on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. But what we have now is France hitting out at Iran, saying we will not tolerate what we've found in our intelligence investigations. And indeed, the French Defense Minister, Florence Parly, was speaking alongside her US counterpart in Paris today, and she had some pretty harsh words on France's stance on Iran. I think we can take a listen to that now.
Like President Trump, we consider that Iran's ballistic activity is a threat. Like President Trump, we consider that the influence of Iran in the whole region is a subject of major concern. And so we think those matters should be discussed with Iran. But that must be done with Iran and still respecting the Vienna nuclear deal.
So France coming out with tough words for Iran there on the diplomatic front. And indeed, only a few months ago, after this foiled bomb plot on the outskirts of Paris, Reuters, the Reuters news agency, unearthed a diplomatic wire in which France was urging all its diplomats to indefinitely postpone all non-essential travel to Iran. So relations are definitely starting to worsen again between France and Iran in the past few months.
Well, let's get more coverage. Thanks for that, Catherine Norris-Trent.